Nothing like some YouTube comment section education, which is free. So therefore, because somebody decided to type it, it's definitely true. So yeah, this is nothing new, but the more I think about it, the more it's just, I mean, I give people like this credit because you know what? At least they're trying to help. At least they're showing enthusiasm by typing and leaving comments and, you know, just trying to, hey, let's talk the market. I mean, that's great. So I don't mean, you know, that's good. That's great. That's great. But I mean, you got to be very careful, you know, in life in general. You know, if you don't really know, then why don't you just sit back, keep your mouth shut, and observe. I know you might be enthusiastic, and I'm just talking about life in general. I know you might be fired up about something, but sometimes, you know, you have one of these and two of these, so maybe it's better to just sit back and listen. And then on the flip side of things, this is why free education, this is why the vastity of the internet is so complicated when it comes to trying to learn. Now, I'm not saying that people say, you know what, I want to learn how to trade. And you know what? I want to learn about how to trade through YouTube comment section. I'm pretty sure nobody says that. But the idea here, it you know, goes out to all the, you know, different facets of the internet where people talk, but they don't know what they're talking about. People say things and, you know, to somebody that actually knows what they're doing, you're like, no, that's not actually true. But in this case, it's so blatantly false, yet this person still said it. And to think that if I would have just left that comment out there without replying, there very well could have been somebody that's scrolling through the comment section and they just read it real quick and maybe they just somehow develop this idea that this is actually true. And that's that's how those little bad habits form. That's how those little misunderstandings form. And sure, it might be a small misunderstanding, but if you get enough of those small misunderstandings, they can eventually lead to and create some problems. So let's just get to this comment, and I'm sure you'll notice the issue with it right away. So this person says, I don't think he mentioned, but you don't need to find someone to buy the stocks from you. That was part of the question. I reply back, I'm not sure what you mean. If there is, quote unquote, no buyer, then you can't sell your stock. Then he replies back, the company buys the stock back, right? I didn't think you have to find a different investor to sell it to. If I'm wrong, let me know. That's why I watch your videos. Again, hey, that's great. You're looking to learn. You're enthusiastic. You're making comments. But yes, if I have something and I want to sell it, the company does not make any guarantee that, yeah, we'll buy your stock. No, you have to find somebody else that is willing to pay you for your stock. That's how the stock market works, right? A market has buyers and sellers. That's what make up a market. So after you buy, you need to find a seller. Now, you don't personally need to go find a seller. That's where the broker comes into play. And I have lots of other videos on that in my 101 series. But the idea is that you just sat there and, you know, throughout the person sat here and says, well, you don't need to find a buyer. No, you definitely need a buyer in order to sell your stock. That's, this is 101 type stuff here. And this is why you need to be very careful. Again, like I said earlier, I get it. This is a very, very drastic situation of just blatantly false information that's out there on the internet, but it's out there. And if it can get this blatantly false, just think about all the nooks and crannies where, yeah, it's not quite blatantly false, but it's definitely not blatantly true either, and it's kind of sitting around. Things can get gray in a hurry. And you got to be very, very aware of that. Again, I'm assuming if you're watching this video, it never crossed your mind to think, I'm going to the YouTube comment section to get education. But still, on YouTube, even just a while ago, I did a video, I'll link it down below, where I talk about somebody where it's this person has a YouTube channel, and then I go into what they've kind of revealed about themselves through the comments on my videos, and yet they have a YouTube video where they're trying to teach people. And that's actually a pretty scary thing. Like I said, I'll link that video down below. But just be aware out there. Just be, and I get it, it's tough, because when you're new and you don't know what you don't know, if you're new, you're just thinking, okay, oh, that's cool. The company, they'll buy back your stock, so I don't need to worry about any of that. You don't need to find a buyer. No, you definitely do need to find a buyer. So just be aware of your surroundings. If you're new, just realize that you could be getting yourself into a whole lot of trouble listening to someone or something, or just kind of comments, opinions in general that, sure, maybe it's not this blatantly false, but it could be playing in the gray area that's going to cause you to stumble down the line. So it exists out there, and it's something that you certainly need to be careful of. If you are out there trading alone currently and maybe are in the market looking for a community to join to assist you in your trading or to just help you, give you another set of eyeballs, then I do have a private trading community where you can trade alongside me and other experienced traders. So what you see popping up on the screen right now is both an information link. So if you click on the inner circle one, that is going to take you to the page where I explain all the details of what exactly come with the community, both the chat room and the newsletter. And then the other image that has popped up is a behind the scenes tour where you can see exactly what is going to be contained within the community. I take you through, like I said, a behind the scenes tour of everything, and that way you'll know precisely what you are getting when you join. So definitely check that stuff out if you are interested and thinking about wanting to join a community, and let me know if you have any questions.